Hello and welcome back here to our episode 9 as we are continuing on with our series of getting to the $10 million so that we can buy the ultimate farm. But in the last episode we got all the way to baby step 3, which was get $250,000 in the bank, and then we spent a bunch of money. So we're going to focusing right now on baby step 1 again of getting $100,000 in the bank. And to do that, we're going to pick up a bunch of contracts. We're going to do some sewing contracts because they pay really big money, and then we're also going to do a cultivating contract. Now my plan for these sewing contracts is that we are going to borrow the equipment so we can get the seeds, because again the seeds are the most expensive part for doing those. So yeah, we definitely want the farmer to supply the seeds for that. Additionally, my plan is we're going to use the machinery that they come with as well. I'm going to hire workers, I guess you can call them subcontractors, to get started on those fields, and then I will hop in our tractor and use our planter to kind of work alongside those to get the contracts finished up quickly. Now, I did want to mention real quick before we crank up the music and start the party that if you've enjoyed this video or the series so far, please leave a like or a comment. Let me know. It really helps out the channel hugely, especially as I'm trying to grow this channel and get more viewers. The number one thing that helps is those likes and comments. So let me know down in the comments what you think, and let's crank up the music and get the party started in here. Alright, we have the contracts all set up and we have workers out here tackling all the contracts, well, the sewing ones at least. So we're going to head back to our farm, grab our tractor, grab our planter, and come help out in each of these contracts so we can wrap them up as fast as possible, because we are, well, we're a good part way through the day already, so we need to get these done as fast as possible.
Let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride. I know, man, passing by. Life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, sewing in somewhere I can't find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. 'cause I find my way, my way, my way, find my way, my way. I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day, 'cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay, 'cause I found my way.
So we are all done with this contract, and it did not take too long between both of us, the subcontractor hired and me busting it out. It went by really fast. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually do some more shenanigans here and steal the seeds from this planter, put it in the mine. So the reason for that is one of the contracts is planting potatoes, and that uses a ton of seeds, and it is a very large field. So I'm going to get as many seeds as I can from the contract so that we can not have to buy so much, because otherwise that potato planting contract, it would be probably a losing scenario otherwise. Now that said, we're going to make a little pit stop by our yard, and we're going to buy a bunch of seeds just because I don't think we have enough, and I don't want to be over there and run out of seeds. So we are going to spend some money, unfortunately, and get some seeds, because I know from experience, planting potatoes does use a lot. Yeah, let's be prepared this time. It's a long drive over to that field. So right next to the potato field, there's actually another contract on the field right next to it for doing barley. And it is a very large field. It's a large contract, comes with a lot of seeds. So we're going to grab that contract as well, which will give us even more seeds. I'm going to go ahead and start off just doing this myself. I don't really like the cedar planter it comes with, because those type are great for the big open American fields, but they don't work so well on an English map. So to help speed this along, because the day is, it's winding down fast, we're going to hire a worker, but I'm not going to use the equipment. As I mentioned, it's not geared for UK area, because that's designed for like the big open plains like you have in the Midwest of the US and then some parts of Europe. We need something that's a lot more easy to maneuver. So I'm gonna lease the same planter I have, and then we'll hire a contractor to do the up and downs, and that way we can get this contract finished quickly, and that allows me to also help out on the potato field and get that one done as well. potato contract is all done. So we're gonna head over here and help out finish off the last of this barley planting. Then we'll be all done with the planting contracts. We do still have that cultivating contract lingering out, but that is right next to our yard, and it's actually a pretty small one, so it should be pretty fast to knock out. And we are all done here with this contract, and what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and collect the seeds and then return that planter that I leased. Then we're gonna head back over to the yard, switch over to the cultivator, and tackle that cultivating contract real quick, and then see how much money we end up with when everything is all said and done. And we are all done with the contracts, all of them, including this one. And it is a little dark, but you know what? We got it all done. And once I figure out how to get back to the farm and what the correct road is, we're going to collect on all of these contracts here, and we make some serious money. But not only did we make $87,000, almost $88,000, but also we achieved that goal of hitting maybe step one again, of getting over that $100,000 threshold. And granted, we just barely got over it, but we are over the $100,000 threshold in our account. So with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. And I want to thank you for watching, and be sure and subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified of our next episode. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful day.